Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a nice start of your week so far. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. A lot of good action on the board here. And before we get into it, go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been amazing. Love seeing your guys' comments, all your guys' plays. It's super fun to see. If you guys are looking to get into betting and haven't done it yet, two great bookie offers for you in the links below. One for BetUS and Bovada, which are my two favorite bookies that I do use pretty much like every day or so. And if you do, go ahead and use promo code ParlayPicks once you deposit, and you can get up to 125% match on BetUS. And then Bovada also has some really good deals too. So two favorite bookies, definitely recommend hopping on those and getting in on the action here. And yeah, we're going to hop right into it. 15 matchups, starting with the Los Angeles Angels versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Suarez with an ERA of 2.29. He's 4-2. Pitching for Oakland is James Kaprielian with an ERA of 2.90. He's 4-3. Oakland opening up as favorites at minus 192. LA plus 145 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Suarez, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 4 strikeouts. For Kaprielian, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 4 strikeouts. This is a game here where, two really good pitchers in this matchup, and I just couldn't see myself paying the price of minus 192 for Oakland in a very winnable game for the Angels. I think plus 145 is a solid bet, a solid move for the Angels. Jose has been really good on the mound for the Angels here, and we've seen Oakland lose as big favorites a good bit this season. And I'm going to roll with the Angels here. Really good value on the Angels, and a very competitive pitching match here, so I don't expect too many runs here. Rolling with the Angels, strong plus money play here. And look, these are plays I could just pick the favorites and, that'll probably boost my wins, but that's not how I do it. I like to give you guys the best value plays that I think could win. Sure, I could just pick all 15 favorites, but all 15 favorites aren't winning every single night. Probably not even half of the favorites are winning every night. So I try to find good value and give them to you guys. If I end up going 4-12, so be it. But I'm trying to give you guys the best value plays instead of giving you guys the most chalk. If I do, give you the minus 200, it's because I love the pitching matchup for the favorites, and the other team just doesn't have a good pitcher. That's as basic as it gets. So, next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Pitching for the Royals is Mike Minor with an ERA of 5.67. He's 6-8. Pitching for the Brewers is Eric Lauer with an ERA of 3.83. He's 3-4. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at minus 156. Kansas City plus 125 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Minor, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs and had 2 strikeouts. The last start for Lauer, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, only gave up 1 run and had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, I love the Brewers here. I'm surprised they're not bigger favorites, honestly, so I think it's at a somewhat decent discount here. Definitely a nice pitching advantage for the Brewers here, and we're going to roll with Milwaukee. Next matchup, we have the Miami Marlins versus the Washington Nationals. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 2.40. He's 7-6. Pitching for the Nationals is Paolo Espino with an ERA of 3.33. He's 2-2. Washington opening up as the favorite at minus 116. Miami minus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Rogers, he is 0-1, pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. For Espino, he's 0-1, pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Yeah, tough matchup here. Both pitchers have, pitched very well this season here, not allowing very many runs from either of them. There's really basically a pick 'em here. I do like Trevor Rogers. I think he's the better pitcher in this matchup here. Basically in a pick'em, a low over-under here. I think I'm going to lean with the Miami Marlins in this one. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Yankees. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 4.53. He's 6-5. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo German with an ERA of 4.39. He's 4-5. Phillies opening up as favorites at minus 132. The Yankees plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Nola, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 8 strikeouts. For German, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Man, this is a tough one here. I'm going to lean with the Phillies. I don't hate the Yankees play. I think the Yankees is a solid play, but the Yankees really are the only team in the league that really let me down the most. So plus 105 is just not enough to do it for the Yankees. I don't hate it. I think there's a little bit of value there, but I just like the way the Phillies have been playing and the way they've been hitting lately. I'm going to roll with the Phillies here. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching for Boston is Garrett Richards with an ERA of 4.91. He's 5-5. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Alek Manoah with an ERA of 2.90. He is 2-1. Toronto opening up as the favorite at minus 233. Boston plus 175 with the over-under at 11. The last start for Richards, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. For Manoah, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Yeah, love Alek Manoah on the mound for the Blue Jays here. He's been really great for Toronto this season. Definitely a nice pitching advantage in this matchup here. Rolling with Toronto. Go ahead and add Boston to a little underdog round robin. Good value for Boston here, but I do like Toronto. They've been hitting like crazy lately, and I'm gonna roll with Toronto here. All right, next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Pitching for the Orioles is John Means with an ERA of 2.28. He's 4-2. Pitching for the Rays is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 3.90. He's 3-3. Tampa Bay opening up as big favorites at minus 200. Baltimore plus 155 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Means, he is 0-1. Pitched 2 innings, he pitched up half an inning, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. For McClanahan, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 5 strikeouts. Yeah, love Tampa Bay here. John Means does have a pretty good ERA, but I just don't know if I believe it. It's just kind of, I don't know if I really trust those numbers. And, his last start, John Means got pulled in the first inning. So, don't love Baltimore here. Gonna roll with the Rays. McClanahan's been really good on the mound here for Tampa. Gonna roll with Tampa here. Next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the Cincinnati Reds. Pitching for the Mets is Robert Stock with an ERA of 7.88. He's 0-2. Pitching for the Reds is Wade Miley with an ERA of 2.80. He's 7-4. Cincinnati opening up as favorites at minus 147. The Mets plus 115 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Stock, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. For Miley, he's 1-0. Pitched 8 innings, gave up no runs, had 4 strikeouts. So, yeah, love the Reds in this one. Wade Miley coming off a scoreless start here, which is nice. Or a no-score start for Wade here. Robert Stock hasn't looked that great for the Mets here. And, the Mets pitching has been very suspect this last week or two, especially against the Pirates. Can't trust the Mets pitching right now. They're all over the place. I'm going to roll with the Reds. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 4.22. He's 3-6. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 4.36. He's 5-8. Texas opening up as favorites at minus 116. Detroit minus 105 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Dunning, he is 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. For Skubal, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. There's really no value in this game right here. You're basically at a pick 'em. No pitching advantage. Tough game. I'm definitely staying away from this game. If I had to lean, gonna roll with Detroit here. Why not? Not excited. I kind of stay away from this matchup. There's just no value in this. Any team could win this game. Maybe the play might be the over here. Well, we're going to roll with Detroit. Take Detroit plus 1.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Indians versus the Houston Astros. Pitching for Cleveland is Tristan McKenzie with an ERA of 5.47. He's 1-3. Pitching for the Astros is Luis Garcia with an ERA of 2.95. He's 6-5. Houston opening up as favorites at minus 250. Cleveland plus 185 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for McKenzie, he's 1-0, pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 9 strikeouts. For Garcia, he's 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, love Houston in this matchup. I do like Garcia on the mound. McKenzie coming off a really good last start there, but even McKenzie's a little suspect. He's definitely going to give up his runs here. I'm going to roll with the Astros here. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Chicago White Sox. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 5.45. He's 1-1. Pitching for the White Sox is Dallas Keuchel with an ERA of 4.19. He's 7-3. The White Sox opening up as favorites at minus 135. Minnesota plus 110 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Ober, he's 1-0. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. For Dallas, he's 1-0, pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, still like the White Sox in this series here. Ober, he hasn't been that great on the mound, definitely giving up his good bit of runs. And, going to roll with the White Sox here. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners versus the Colorado Rockies. Pitching for the Mariners is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 5.72. He's 1-5. Pitching for the Rockies is German Marquez with an ERA of 3.36. He is 8-6. Colorado opening up as the favorite at minus 167. Seattle plus 130 with the over-under at 10.5. The last start for Gonzalez, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. For Marquez, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 9 strikeouts. Yeah, I like the Rockies here. Marquez been pretty solid this season, coming off a really good game on the mound here. Really good value with the Rockies, I wouldn't say good value, but, we're going to roll with the Rockies here. I don't hate the Mariners play. Maybe I don't do an underdog. Plus 130 is decent value, but I like the way Marquez has been on the mound for the Rockies, and we're going to stick with the Rockies here. All right, guys. These last 4 matchups, I kind of gave it some time, but couldn't find the pitchers for 4 different teams here. So with my schedule, I just don't have time to wait throughout later in the night to finish these recordings. So to wait until the pitchers are announced. So you just have to look and find out who is pitching for these 4 teams here. I do have only 1 pitcher missing from each team here. So, that's just how baseball is. Sometimes they just don't give the information on time, which is kind of annoying, but that's just how it goes. So we got the Padres versus the Braves. Pitching for the Braves is Touki Toussaint with an ERA of 0.00. He's 0-0. That was his. This is going to be his first start of the season. Don't know who is pitching for the Padres. The Padres opening up as favorites at minus 147. Atlanta plus 115 with the over-under at 10. Toussaint, he last started September 14th of 2020. He only pitched 2 innings, but he gave up 5 runs and had 2 strikeouts. His prior 2 starts, he gave up 4 runs and 5 runs. So he's given up a lot of runs here, and we'll see who the Padres start. But really hard to trust Toussaint on the mound. He has looked very bad in his last 3 starts, getting his first start of the season. Rolling with the Padres here. Next matchup with the Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitching for the Cubs is Trevor Williams with an ERA of 5.51. He's 3-2. Don't know who's pitching for the Cardinals. Be sure to check that out when that does get released. The Cubs opening up as slight favorites at -116. St. Louis -105 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Williams, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. He's looked really good in his last 3, only giving up 1, 2, and 3 runs. So a total of 6 runs here in his last 3 games. Not too bad here. Not really going to bet on this game. There's no value in this game whatsoever, but I'm going to lean with the Cubs. Trevor Williams has looked pretty decent on the mound in his last 3 outings, but not a matchup I'm excited to bet about here. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pitching for the Pirates is Tyler Anderson with an ERA of 4.35. He's 5-8. Don't know who is pitching for the Cardinals. Be sure to check that one. That does actually get released. Both teams in a pick'em at -111. So another game where there's no value on either side. With the over/under at 9. The last start for Anderson, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. You're not excited about this matchup here, really. I would lean with the Pirates in a pick'em. Tyler Anderson has looked pretty decent on the mound for Pittsburgh here. But, way better matchups out there, so not going to jump to hop on this matchup here. Then the last matchup on the board, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Wood with an ERA of 3.67. He is 8-3. Don't know who's pitching for the Dodgers. Be sure to check that out when that does get released. Dodgers opening up as favorites at -152. San Francisco +120 with the over/under at 8.5. The last start for Wood, he is 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Kind of a tough game here. We're going to see who pitches for the Dodgers. I'm going to lean with the Dodgers here, but the Giants haven't been playing that well lately. Not excited about the Dodgers. Alex Wood has been solid. Pretty decent value on the Dodgers or on the Giants at +120, so I don't hate the Dodgers or the Giants play here, but I think I'm going to stick with the Dodgers in this one. And that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.